Hello and welcome to Attention Central Texas. I'm your host, Charles Jenkins, and in the studio with me, we have Miss Leigh Chase, who's the protege of the one and only Miss Mary Ann Garrett, and she's the founder and director of MC Community Youth. Hello, ladies, and welcome to today's show.
Hello.
Let's just jump into why you're here. I know it's about space, so tell our viewers what you need, and first tell them a little bit about the MC Community Youth.
Yes, the MC Community Youth was started back in 1996. My two children, Michael and Constance Carroll, they drowned at Belton Lake. And so I turned the tragedy into triumph, and I work with all these kids. Well, I'm limited of space right now, and I was just, I'm here to see if there's anyone out there with some available space that maybe we can hold practice at, because we're in my house right now. And I've been doing this 23 years, and we're still going to nursing homes and training the children up in the way they should go. Right. And so we need more space.
And tell us a little bit, go into some of the things you do with the kids. I know you teach them dance and other things, but tell us a little bit about that. What do you do with them?
Okay, first of all, we do teach dance and step, but we have self-discipline first. Okay. Now I have to run it like a little boot camp. Self-discipline, give me 20, but with permission slips, the parents, they'll allow that to happen. I gotta have some kind of control. Yeah. But as far as space and footing, and if we had more space, we could get more kids. Yeah. And what I do with the children is we raise them up to, once we get them disciplined, we let them go to nursing homes and let them grow. They're young volunteers, actually. And a lot of these kids have put that on their college apps. I've been doing this 23 years, or job employment. What have you done? Some of them says, I'm a volunteer for the MC Community Youth. And that's the first thing, their first job, that helped them. And so we're just here now to make sure that this program continues. And now we have a suicide awareness a part of it. And we have another protege of mine, Josh Bass, who will be over that. Okay. And it is called the Billy Eppinger Project. And it's a suicide awareness, and we just want people to stop, look, and listen. That's all they want.
That's good. And one of your proteges is here, Miss Leigh Chase. Leigh, tell us a little bit about who you are, but also tell us what was this program like for you growing up?
Well, my name is Leigh Chase, and I've known Mary Ann since I was in middle school. All right. And so I've known her for a while. I knew the children, and we pretty much were growing up together. So the project is very special to me because it's there to help children who can't afford, parents who cannot afford the recreational centers and babysitting or anything like that. It gives them something to do. And while they're busy being occupied, they're learning. We've learned when I was there, and currently the children learn Bible verses, they learn the books of the Bible. We incorporate Christian music, praise dance. So even though that they are just having fun, they're also learning at the same time. So it's very important that, and it's necessary in our community to have programs like the MC Community Drill out there in order to help the children not only have something to do so they won't have an idle mind, but also to learn along the way that the structure of becoming an outstanding citizen.
What keeps you going this long, 23 years, and you're still going? What is the things that keep you going?
Well, the children. I look around, and within my city, there's really not a lot going out there for the children, you know, but they have to pay for it. Yeah. And I have like a family of 5, they can't afford a lot. That's a lot of kids to pay for. And so it's for the kids to keep them off the street, and Jesus Christ keeps me going. Because if it was not for him, I would not be here. And so all glory be to God, because he has me still here for a reason. ask on here KPLE here today asking for space because he wants to add to his kingdom. Right. He say he don't want those walls. Go on TV, Mary. Let's get some space so we can do more for the kingdom. Let's sow some seeds, good seeds in the kingdom of God here.
And where, if someone were to donate, where would you want the space? Still in Temple?
You
Belton,
know,
Killeen, where would you want it?
You know, I'm trying to, you know, tread new waters. You know, if someone was available in Temple, I accept it, you know. But Belton, you know, I would like to try Belton, Killeen, anywhere. And so the biography they're doing on my life right now, we're supposed to be working with Mr. Rod Duckett with the Impact. And I'm giving a shout out to Rod. And she just saw him the other day at the African event. And so we try to keep in, he's want to help us with this endeavor once we get it started. But we have to start at home again and kind of start it over with some space so I can get the children.
And do you have a vehicle to transport the kids if you get a space?
Yes, as a matter of fact, look how good God has been. This summer we got donated a 15-passenger van, a 2018 with only 27,000 miles. So we have already taken the kids to the zoo.
All right.
You know, just to let them show that we appreciate them. We're doing summer things with them. We hadn't gotten that van, we wouldn't have, but God was good to us.
That's awesome. And what's it been like for you coming back and giving back?
It's emotional. It feels good to know that my children were interested, and it wasn't something I had to push upon them. We just asked them, my children and my niece and nephews, would y'all like to try and, you know, go check out the MC drills? And so we didn't even give them the backstory of it. We just asked them if they wanted to join. And so upon herself, she gave them the backstory, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Mm-hmm. So they had already been in the drill team for a while. And so it's a good feeling to know that they are enjoying the program and that they really do like what they're doing and learning.
And when you say drill team, what are some of the things they do?
They're learning steps. They're doing steps. They're learning dance routines, and they're learning, like I said, the Bible verses, different music. You know, it's very diverse. Country music.
Cadence, the basic commands that you do in the military. As I say, I run it like a boot camp. Attention, parade, rest.
Right.
Left face, right face.
All right.
Drop and give me 20 if you need to.
And the best part of it is that they're enjoying it. They're not upset when they do get reprimanded. They accept it and they correct themselves and move on.
You're basically getting them ready for the real world.
Right.
And the things they're going to experience. And you're right, we do need, I mean, the Bible talks about it in Galatians: love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. But one of them is self-control.
Yes.
And we need to know how to control ourselves in certain situations. I know it's been about 5-6 years since you've been on the show, and it's awesome to see you continue doing what you do for the kids with limited resources.
Right.
So if anyone out there have a space, I can attest that she's a great lady, and she's doing this not for the money, not for the fame, but she's doing it from here, from her heart. And I know we've been talking about the kids, and I want to take this time to say thank you all for being on the show.
Yes,
I know we've been talking about the kids and dance and all the stuff they do. Now we're getting ready to watch a little video to show you the steps, the dancing, all the things the kids do. And one of the things I want to challenge all you guys to do is look at the smiles on the kids' faces and see how excited they are to do what they do. Take a look at this video, and if you have it in your heart to give, if you have the space, please do so. After the video, that's our show for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay. Thank you.
So when you know Jesus, and